Hello, we're here to share some information about our current situation that we're living. So we're focusing on three major elements: space, body, mind slash spirit, and creating a new environment. No matter where the learning or work takes place, in the classroom, workplace, at home, virtually, the important thing is to be physically, mentally, and emotionally connected to ensure that students and parents feel encouraged, supported, and ready for their school and work day. Creating space, body, mind slash spirit in the home for the school and work is our new normal. So how do we deal with this? What do we do to create that environment that's going to be pleasant enough for us to enjoy what we need to be doing? So creating your space for school and work. As parents, we've becoming, academic coaches, motivators, and much more. Wearing all the hats are now being present. So when we're creating the space, we need to include all the parties involved. Make sure that they're all there. Have them help you pick the space that is doesn't have the distractions that is going to keep them uh, busy other places, but and not focus in school or work. Look for natural light. Recreate your environment, decorate your space, allow the kids to, make it theirs, colorful and comfortable. But remember, comfortable, not too comfortable, because then we're gonna again get too comfortable and chill. We want to make sure that they're comfortable, but focus on what they need to do. Organize the supplies. Make sure that we only provide what is really necessary. A lot of times we do need to include stress relievers like squishies and manipulatives that our hands can touch, so we can stay connected and keep all these supplies in a basket, a box, Tupperware, and keep them all in place so they're not scattered. Structure your days, develop calendars to include school and work, responsibilities, and create a visual and post it so that everybody is constantly reminded. Be creative. Use your creative minds to help make this environment as pleasant as possible. Split your support time equally when possible. Check on the kids, check on yourself. Creating your space for school and work, and then back home. At the end of the school, work, and work day, pick up and leave your space ready for the next day. At the end of the school and work day, transition back to home, sweet home, and back to your normal space. They spend a few minutes asking how their day went, and then enjoy the family.
Now we're going to focus on the body and paying attention to children's posture throughout the day. When you notice slouching, especially when they're sitting on the floor, encourage children to get some height under their seat. Schedule recess into your daily routine. Take a walk in nature to get some fresh air. I mean, I know right now the air quality is pretty rough out there, but you want to try and mix it up as much as you can when you can get out. Make sure kids stay in a routine and set aside time for meals and snacks. Stay active to doing what you normally would do. So just have those schedules, the routines, all those things are great to make sure that you're kind of keeping them on a regular schedule. Take advantage of this time to explore the mind-body connection and have children think about the power of food and how it fuels our bodies for the activities we love most. End the day with active breaks to recharge your body and brain. Have fun with an online video or listen to music and let your bodies move. So just let loose, have a regular schedule during the day, but have some time also to relax and kind of wind down just like you normally would if you were going physically into school. And then we're going to focus also on the spirit. And it can be thought of as spiritual. It can be consciousness as well as self. Some people think of it as our soul. It can be thought of as how we are feeling or our energy. Our spirit can be low or high or calm. What is important is to understand that what drives our spirit. to feel positive or negative, what inspires us, what makes us feel or feel not so good. It's important to keep what helps us feel good in our everyday lives. So finding those things that help lift our spirits as well is important because it keeps us motivated too. How stressed do you feel now? So this is just a simple chart on here that says low stress zone where it's 1, 2, 3, and then it has the high stress zone on probably around 7.5, 8, 9, and 10. And that's often where if you check in with somebody, including your child, and you're asking, where are you on the scale? They can identify it and let you know how they're doing. Please take a moment to think about that, even for yourself, and see how stressed am I, or how stressed have you been feeling, especially during this time of what's been going on, with everything going on in the world right now, just to give yourself that check-in. And what is stress management? So stress is any physical, chemical, or emotional factor that causes bodily or mental unrest. While elimination of stress is unrealistic, management of stress is something you can achieve by a number of strategies. Stress management techniques include relaxation techniques, time management skills, counseling or group therapy, exercise, which is truly important, and managing an overall healthy lifestyle. That means balanced eating, balanced diet, mixing in the exercise, even if it's just a walk and you're going out and having a daily walk with the family, whatever it might be, to get outside, get some fresh air as well. There are hundreds of different relaxation techniques to help manage stress, also including yoga, guided imagery, biofeedback, Tai Chi, and progressive muscle relaxation. So those are different things that you can get involved in. You can Google a lot of them as well. And even YouTube has a lot of different videos for guided imagery, different types of yoga exercises you can do. There's honestly just a vast majority of all kinds of different ways to mix it up, so you don't get bored with just doing one thing all the time.
All right, and now we're going to talk about what is mindfulness. Mindful means maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and our surrounding environment through a gentle and nurturing lens. So we can take some time out of our day to wonder, is our mind full or are we mindful? Are we being mindful? What is self-care? Self-care is a super, super important part of maintaining our well-being. And as our image here says, self-care is an act of self-love, the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health. Be an explanation of self-care. Also, the practice of taking an active role in protecting one's own well-being and happiness, in particular during periods of stress. So yeah, an emphasis, when we're stressed, please practice your self-love. And it's just good to practice self-love every day as much as possible too, to maintain our positive well-beings. All right, parenting is stressful. Parenting is not easy. Being a parent is one of the most important roles that a person can play in the lives of others. The weight of the responsibility of parenting and everyday life situations can make parenting very stressful at times. Experiencing stress as a parent is normal and not always problematic. Children do stay the same, or do not stay the same from birth to launching. When they move out of your home, the experience of parenting is forever changing. So for these reasons and more, it is important to know effective ways to manage the stress that one experiences as a parent. All right. Why are stress management skills so important for parents? Again, parenting can be very stressful for even the most confident and skilled parent. Parents who are able to manage the stress well are more likely to make healthier parenting decisions. Parents who experience less stress report enjoying parenting more, and we're open to learning new parenting skills. So that's the important part too. We're all able to continue learning, and we all should continue to learn no matter what. All right. So some of the techniques that you can practice as a parent, that anyone can practice really. Breathing. To remember to take those mindful, deep breaths, or the breaths that's appropriate for your lung capacity. Physical activity. Oh, some of the best medicine that we could ever take, ever practice. Physical activity. Technique number 3, laughter. So important. Laughter is so important and has such an effect on our entire well-being, our physical health as well. Technique number 4, organizing your thoughts. Yes, super important. Technique number 5, connecting with others in whichever ways we can at all times possible. I'm gonna play a little video for everybody.
Our world is a busy place, full of distractions, stressors, and demands. We often rush through our days, mostly on autopilot, moving quickly from one thing to the next. Many of us are rarely living in the present moment. Mindfulness can help. Jon Kabat-Zinn defines mindfulness as the awareness that arises through paying attention in the present moment, on purpose, without judgment. For young people, Dr. Amy Saltzman defines mindfulness as paying attention here and now with kindness and curiosity, and then choosing your behavior. When we bring our attention to the present moment, we begin to notice and experience things that were there all along, yet out of our awareness. We spend much of our time thinking about the past or worrying about the future. Our thoughts are rarely in the present moment. And the truth is, now is the only moment we have to be alive. Mindfulness can help us live more fully in the present moment. Here are a few things that mindfulness is not. Mindfulness is not a to-do list or set of instructions to follow. Mindfulness is not a religion or trying to clear your mind and think about nothing. Mindfulness is a way of being, not a way of doing. It is noticing the present moment. There is no one right way to be mindful. Some common mindful practices are mindful walking, mindful eating, meditation and breath awareness. It doesn't require any formal training, equipment, or instructions. Simply bringing your full attention to your breath is being mindful. It's simple, yet not easy. Likely, soon after you start to pay attention to your breath, your thoughts will wander to something else. You can notice and then choose to bring your thoughts back to your breath. This is being mindful. Before you know it, another thought will come. And another. And another. Being mindful can help us be less reactive and more responsive. Say you were getting ready to cross the street and suddenly a car cuts in front of you. You may react with a pounding heart, clenched fists, yelling, and a ton of negative thinking. Now imagine the same scene as you are at the crosswalk and a car cuts in front of you. This time, you choose to respond mindfully. You notice your heart racing and the negative thoughts brewing, and instead, you take a long, slow breath. decide to be grateful, and then choose not to carry the negative thoughts with you into the rest of your day. Mindfulness helps us notice anger, anxiety, and stress, and it helps us respond wisely and kindly to ourselves, to others, and to situations. Happily, by being more mindful, you will also notice and appreciate more of the little things in life that can increase your sense of joy and gratitude. You may be more present with family and friends. Many people find that mindfulness helps them sleep better. The list of benefits associated with mindfulness is actually quite long. Why not try it right now? Take a moment to breathe in on purpose. Then slowly and intentionally exhale. Notice something near you. Look at it with new curiosity. Be grateful for this breath. Be grateful for this moment. Thanks for watching. You can check out more of our videos at northstarpaths.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter. Thanks for your support.
northstarpaths.com.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And always
Guys.
take a break.